Okay, we're having a look at gold. If you've been following me, the last couple of trade ideas were, was this one here, a buy on that breakout for NASDAQ, and Bitcoin. But today we're going to look at gold. That was the Bitcoin idea I posted. It was yesterday. This is starting to push up. But we're going to look at this XAU. Now, I've got some good news. Before I get into a trade plan, which will give you, I'm going to go to this and let you know that there is now a full 14-day free trial. Our indicators and the mentorship, trade ideas, trade signals, VIP, 14 days, 100% free. And you'll learn how we use these indicators. If this blue dotted line is pointing down, you only take red signals. If the blue dotted line is crossed over, we only take green signals. Gold, 30-minute time frame. It's so simple. Look at this. This line's heading north. We take green signals. Buy. Heading down, we only take red signals. 14 days, 100% free. Okay, I'll get into a bit of a trade plan and show you what we're looking for. The current price. See how it's trading. But just to quickly show you, before I get into this, you gain full access to trade ideas. Here's the example. Wait for the next red signal and sell. Okay, grow your account. Doesn't get any better than this. Anyway, let's get into our analysis. Oh yeah, and there's daily mentorship videos that go in here. If you want to learn to trade, join me. Anyway, what we'll do here is publish it to TradingView and we'll include everybody. Right, here we go. Share. We're going to go out daily. Righto, gold. Look at this. This is, look, you can trade this. Trade the high to the low. This is a wonderful opportunity here to trade the range. So this is range bound. Let's go down the time frame and get a bit closer to it. All right. And let me just explain this. I'll close that up. We'll do that. Righto, we've got, this is an enormous range, guys. This is huge. Big money is possibly accumulating longs. I don't know. I know the banks are buying up gold. Let's just, the longer this goes on, bigger the accumulation, and what you'll get if this blasts out of here is a massive move, a monster trade, possibly. Right? Let's just go out. All right, there's possibly a monster trade shaping up. That's why I'm getting a little bit excited here, right? And the target is going to be, if this is a monster trade, I've got my monster trade strategy that I can share with you. Look at this, 19. Okay, here's the thing. Wrap this around your head. Look, let's just go to, wow, it went back a fair way, didn't it? Where was the last? Oh, anyway, all right, look, I just want to show you this, guys. This is really, really, really worthwhile. That's an accumulation range. And I've talked about my monster trade strategy before. When you break out of a range, a big range like that, look at the outcome, okay? Smart money is buying up big, and wherever ranges like this, they accumulate there, right? They keep accumulating. That's more accumulation. And like, if we get onto a move like this, I'll talk about, if it breaks out, I'll talk about this, and we'll work with this on a regular basis, but it'll be my monster trade strategy. All right. So what happens is, okay, here's just a little bit of a thing for you, a bit of food for thought. On this pullback, that one, you lose some. Okay, so you lose that. You might lose that if you pull your stop loss up, but these are still in there. And then you start again. All right, this is a really interesting concept. This is my monster trade strategy, right? So, yeah, and you just keep going. You keep going, you keep going, you keep going. Look at this, that's your target. Way up here, right? You got like a 27.30 hour. Now, if you've got, okay, 10, 20 of these, with a 20 or 30 hour target. Some of the pullbacks you lose some, but these still run. That's still going. Think about what the outcome could be. So the strategy is we close 60%, pull the stop loss just up halfway up the stop loss level, and then just sit on that. If it pulls back, okay, we lose them, but we still make money, and then we just keep going. Now, if your broker account allows you to accumulate like that, this is what we could have possibly if this breaks bullish, and we're gearing up for the next bull run with gold. That's your target right there and beyond for a monster trade strategy. Okay, so as I said, if we break out of here and we start trending up, I'll be covering this regularly. Anyway, at the moment we're still range bound, so let's just come back to back to earth. All right, the volume profile. Okay, we're going to be looking at this range, and we want to see where there's fair value, where the auction is taking place. Here we are, right here. So what's going on? Look, they could be accumulating longs or shorts. My sense is possibly longs, and I think the big banks are really gearing up. This is at a discount, right? Anyway, we can trade from the high to the low to the high, sell, buy, sell, target, point of control, and that. Okay, fair enough. Breaks out, and doesn't go anywhere. Fair enough. Okay, sell. Point of control is your target. First target, sell. Target 1, target 2. You get what I'm saying with this? Like target 1, it's a buy. Target 2, exit, right? Down it goes, sell. Target 1, target 2, buy. Target 1. Get what I'm showing you here. Okay, sell. So what we're doing is we're trading the range. This is range trading, and you'll want to be doing this, tracking the high and low of this value area. This red line is fair value, right? It's traded down into fair value. It's starting to push up. Now, I prefer to get involved at the high and the low end of this range, right? Because, I've lost it. Hang on, let me just grab that again. Anchored volume profile. All right, here's the thing. Let's go back to here. All right, now I prefer to get involved either at the high or the low. It's riskier. You can get involved midway if you like. Bounce off that point of control. Okay, so that's bullish. It's just a little bit more risk involved, getting involved from the value area, rather the value range here, this fair value. If your higher time frame bias is bullish, which mine is, I'm really only interested in getting involved when this falls back down into this level. So, you get long down in here. Whenever it pulls back down into here, right? You look, and what you're looking for is the break back above that into value. Target 1, target 2. Now, you could take a risk here and give that a shot if you like, right? But if it pulls back down into here, all right, all you got to do is set it up so that, and use VWAP. So when you break below this level down in here, this is my trade secrets, guys. Throw a VWAP on that low, drops down again, throw it on that low. See this? How we break? This is breaking structure through here, right? Right. You can use a diagonal if you want. Right? You can pull it from up here. For all I care, it doesn't matter. That's a bit far, but you could even pull a diagonal from that one. Maybe not. But anyway, you get what I'm at, right? VWAP is really the thing. So you break back into the value area, I should say. That's your entry point, actually, above VWAP. So you look for that break above that VWAP. It's very simple. So at the moment, if you want to get involved with that, go 30 minutes. VWAPs, it's all going to be the same. Throw it in. There's a swing low. There's a swing low. Okay, that'll create a cluster. There's a low down in here. All right, see that cluster? All right, starting to break above it, and we're getting above that. So, you could look to get long. Right, so we've broken out of this downtrend here. right? But it's just a little bit high up the range for me. We don't know if that's going to turn around and look, see this? I'm going to show you something. Just undo the VWAPs for a second. Take those out. Where are we? Oh, okay. Let me just get rid of these because I want to show you this. When it's trading through the middle of this value range, you don't know, especially when price action does this. At the moment, this is lower highs and lower lows, right? So you don't know if we're looking for that. Okay, you just don't know. That could turn around target 1 and 2. So that's why I prefer not to get involved with that. Anyway, look, a trade plan. If it breaks above this, I suppose. All right, that's your target there. Okay, if you get above here. So what you can do is you can grab another volume profile, grab this one, the fixed range, and we just look at this most recent price action. Grab that high, pull it across. All right, and you've got this. See how look the low, the high, the low, the high. Yeah. Okay, it's working this range now. If it breaks out of here, that'll go in. Possibly it goes into price discovery. That could be a buy opportunity there for you. I won't be doing that. I don't like it. No, it's not my cup of tea. That's a 1R target, and we don't know if it's going to hit that and come back down. All right, and then up in here, that's a 2.6R target there. Okay, so that's one idea. Idea number one. And again, look, this is down. This is lower high, lower low. So if it breaks the low below here, you'd have to wait for it to break under this, and then that could be a target, right? You really got to watch these levels here. Like this is really important through here, and this one. Okay. Now, what I'm really wanting with this. Oh well, we go out to a 1-hour chart. Yeah, let's just pull a little bit more data. Let's just take this range here. All right, we'll just come back to this high about here. Maybe that candle there, right? It just narrows it down a little bit. Look, the high, the low, the high, the low, the high, the low. See what I'm getting at, right? All right, so it could hold, possibly. I'm really interested in this up here. That's where I'm really interested, big time. All right, you've got resistance through here, but if that breaks out there, that would be the beginning of my monster trade strategy. And we do break out of there, I'll be coming back, and I'll be doing regular videos. I mean, it'd have to be above that. Stop loss would have to go inside here, all right, and then we're away, possibly. All right, that's an idea. Yeah, you're looking at this level. So I'd like to see it come back and retest that, to be honest. So I mean that's a fair way away, right? That's an idea, but yeah, back in here, just be careful. You've got that going on as well. Let's just change that quarter POC blue line. You've got a few things going on. I mean, this is fair value, right? It's not a great spot to be getting involved. And as I said, you've got, potential downtrend if you pull it back here. Okay, so somewhere to land. That's it. Just it's in a danger zone. Right? So that's one idea. Now, if it trades back up into here and fails here, that's an idea short. Trades down and fails, that's an idea long. All right, there. Okay, so that's what you want to look for, is these areas. Right, then that's a sell. Something, and then target 1 and target 2. See what I'm getting at? You're really working around the volume profile is so important, because this is the auction. This is where traders are agreeing or disagreeing on price. Okay, yeah, a couple of ideas there anyway. 1-hour chart. It's no man's land. Yeah. Okay. Resistance, support. See how it reacts around then, and then all you got to do is just use the VWAP. All right, so let's just say we trade back up to the high. This is what I'm talking about. Look here, it trades back up to the high. We fail to hold, and what I'm looking for, see this is what I'm talking about. I want that move above that, right? Because this has failed, and it doesn't give you a higher high pullback. okay, it just messes around here and trades back in. So when it trades back in through here, and if you're looking to short it, then throw a VWAP on the high. Throw another one on, well, the previous high if you like, right? So see the blue line and see how it trades under VWAP. So that's how you get involved. That's your sell under here. Stop loss, just, you know, and target 1 is always the point of control. Target 2 is the low end of the volume profile. So, yeah, I mean, do that and, you know, it'll give you a real edge in the market. So using volume profile and VWAP to get involved around these edges. Anyway, look, that's the thing, guys. Just let me know what you think. Are we on the same page? Can you relate? Do you not relate? That's somewhere to land, okay? That's where we are. All right, with that, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.